What is up, family? Yeah, I was addicted. I was a slave to pornography for about 15 years. And I'm gonna walk you guys, I'm gonna tell you how I got addicted to it and how I quit. And now I'm literally going on for, I wanna say, a little over 3 years of no pornography, no masturbation. And I was a slave to it for 15 years since I was a kid. Like I did it non-fucking stop every single day. It was like a routine to me. It was so way back. So I got here in the States when I was 8 years old, and I want to say I got into it around when I turned 10. Uh, but I didn't learn how to masturbate until I was like, I want to say 13. So I just had this urge, this curiosity of, because I was always really lustful. Like when it came to women, like I always wanted. I don't know. I was just that normal nature, sinful mindset of, of like fucking women. But I didn't really know at that age, so I was really curious. So I used to live with my uncle. They had a computer, and I literally went on his computer. And shit you not, this computer was in the living room, like right next to the door to exit, like everybody could see what the fuck I'm watching. So I literally went on there, typed, um, naked women, blah blah blah, and then I was like, whoa, what the fuck is this? Because I was really shocked, because back then, it was bushy, like it was normal to be bushy, and I was like, really, like, what the fuck, like, I kind of found it nasty, but it's still, as a man, you're still like, damn, okay. And then, I just kept on watching it over and over, and then we ended up moving out of my uncle's house. We ended up moving into another family's house, and this family had access to the cable and like the TVs. Like we're able to watch any channel, like because we used to just have access to one computer that had internet. And then we went to my uncle's house, which his computer, like I said, his computer was the only one with internet, and we just had like video games, no access to internet and shit. This was way back like 2010, so it wasn't like, YouTube wasn't. It was still around, but it wasn't that big. Like I was 10 years old. Like I wasn't really. I didn't know shit about like the internet. Like I wasn't really like compared to what I do now, but yeah, I got into it. Like I said, I moved out. We moved out, and like I said, this place had access to a bunch of cheap TV channels, and I ended up, just going through the channels, and this fucking TV ended up having Playboy and like, some other porn, whatever you want to call it, channels. Then I was like, I started watching it. It was just I was getting desires, and I was like, oh shit. Like I still didn't know how to masturbate, but then it took me like a couple months while I was watching it, and then that's when I learned how to masturbate. Like I said, I was watching it. Like I was watching this shit loud, like no fucks given. Like in the back of my mind, I was like, oh, they're, when a girl's moaning, like they probably think a girl's like, I'm watching a scary movie. Like, if my parents end up walking into my room, I'll be like, yo, I'm just watching a scary movie. But it wasn't. It was moaning. Like moaning and screaming is two different things. But I was a fucking kid. So, and this was around 20. This was around, I think it was around 13 years old, I want to say. And then that's where I learned to masturbate. Like the guy who owned the house, he lived upstairs, and bro was addicted to porn as well. So bro had magazines, movies, and I used to go all the way upstairs to play my video game. And they were like, yeah, you can go upstairs, and play your video game. You can have that room and chill and sleep, blah, blah, blah. And bro had, like, bro's closet had a bunch of fucking movies, like nudes, and I got more into it. It was, and then that's where I started masturbating, and I started doing it every day. Like I built a bad habit of masturbating, and long story short, we moved out of his house. We got our own place, our own apartment, and I was watching porn. I was masturbating. Uh, this was around when I was 13, I want to say, and I ended up doing it every single day. Like as soon as I got home, I was in the restroom for an hour, masturbate, boom. Uh, Move fast forward 2018, I was still masturbating. Like I had phases where I, stop for a couple months, and then I'll jump back on it. Like I'll stop doing it, and then I get addicted again. And I had this phase for so many years until I was like 20 some years old. Like I was still watching porn, and I still like I said, I'll cut it off 6 months, do it again, cut it off, do it again, and like I remember doing that for a solid year straight. Like I was fucking disciplined, and I would do it. Like my routine would be, I still remember the routine. Like I'll wake up, go to work. No, I'll wake up. I had to feed animals, then go to work. Come back home, feed animals. Then go to the gym. Then come back home, beat my meat, go straight to the shower, and then eat. And then I repeated that for a solid 4 years, like of my life. And then fast forward to 2022, I want to say. Like around February or January, I stopped watching porn. Like I told myself, because the whole time I kept on doing it over and over, just because I kept telling myself that, if I keep masturbating, I'm gonna last longer when I do have that, relationship with a woman, blah blah blah. It's like it was an excuse. I kept on fucking doing it, but I always had the nut clarity of the mindset of, that's my excuse to do it over and over. So that's what I kept on doing, and then I realized that it was just bullshit. I fucking hated myself. I was miserable. It just made me depressed. Like, and shit you not, this time of year I had the most money in my bank account, and I was still depressed. Like that showed me that money didn't buy my happiness. I was still empty. I was still depressed. I was masturbating. And after I stopped masturbating in 2022 or 2023, I can't remember. After that, I was like, fuck this shit. Now I'm finna go out and actually get laid. Like, I'm finna stop masturbating and rank the fuck out of my fucking street. Like, I wanna go all in. And then, like, if I know this is gonna make me less confident to get more women, like, approaching wise, I'm not gonna do it. So that's what, like, really stopped me from doing it, to have that, to get my confidence back up and to be able to do it in person, to go up to any random girl anywhere, like in the malls, the clothes, whatever the environment is, like just code and go up and get on a date, and boom, that's how I have my body count up. And I did that for a solid year. And then I started to realize that this shit ain't, like, I was so invested into it that my other goals went to shit, everything else went to shit, besides my body count. But there was another emptiness that I felt of pursuing, like just finding that quick dopamine of fucking girls, and it was just not fulfilling. So yeah, like I said, I've been masturbating like 3 or 4 years, and I was a slave to that shit for 15 years, non-stop. Like I watched literally porn every single day. Like I did not miss. If you see me now, like I don't miss the gym. Like that's how disciplined I was with fucking pornography. And then after not doing it for so many years, like you don't desire it anymore. You're not like craving it like you were. Like you don't want to just, you know what I'm saying, get your dick inside of something. You're thinking more above instead of thinking more down, which a lot of us do when we are slaves to women, to porn, to just pornography in general. We're just craving it every single day. It's like food as well. Like anything you know is bad for you, but you keep putting yourself around it, you're gonna crave it no matter what. You're gonna end up doing it no matter what. It's like if you go to like if you go to McDonald's or you work at McDonald's every single day, there's gonna be a day you're gonna eat that shit, even though you know it's not good for you. The same shit with porn. Every day you're watching it, you're gonna crave it. Same thing with anything that's bad. Alcohol. You always go to nightclubs, whatever it is. You around people that smoke weed, you're gonna end up doing it. And that's how you push yourself away from it. Is your environment, your phone, especially your phone. Because one thing I did, I put away all the girls that I used to follow, all the girls, that I had a thing with. I just don't, I didn't follow them, but I just don't, I put their, they don't pop on my phone. And my feed is not women like it was. Like I said, the more you put yourself around it, the more you see it every day, the more your eyes are watching it, you're going to end up craving and falling back into it way easier compared if you don't put it in your daily life every single day. And that's what I did. That's what it changed. And now I don't really crave it like I did before. Like there's no, yes, I can still, you know what I'm saying? I can still do it again. And I realize like I could put this video up and then tomorrow, oh fuck, I failed. But it's easy, it's harder to fail when you're three years in, you surround yourself to God, you're now thinking with your head instead of with your dick. Now it's way easier to say no, but it's still, every day you're still battling it no matter what. Everything you're gonna battle, like every day is a battlefield. There's never gonna be a day with just joy and peace, happiness. You're still gonna battle it. But it's easier to battle it when you don't put it in front of your eyes every single day. Like for me, I remember I used to listen to a lot of Latin music. Like, they talk a lot about sex. And it was easier. I realized, because I haven't listened to that type of music in like 6 months. And I started to realize it just got easier. I was like, damn. Then I look back when I was craving it, I was listening to this type of music, which that type of music talks so much about sex. Right now I'm listening to rap, which I'm trying to stop, which it doesn't talk a lot of, it still talks about sex, but more about killing, gangster life, fuck bitch, like fuck these hoes, like it's still a bad fucking, you still shouldn't listen to it. Like it's the same, you're still tempting yourself every single day with that music. You're gonna crave it, you're not gonna crave it, but you're gonna end up doing the stuff they're doing just because you're consuming it every day. And yeah, this is my experience of being addicted to porn for 15 years to now 3 years in, completely clean. As far as pornography, it's been 3 years. I have masturbated and celibacy with women. It has been a year. So, and I plan on going until obviously God puts the right girl in front of me, and when the time is right and when I'm ready, and whatever it is, I'm here to serve it. And this video is for the guys, to inspire you guys, to teach you that it's not fucking worth it to be a slave, because it just makes you weaker. I'm telling you from my experience, it just makes you mentally weak, unconfident, you're addicted, anxiety, it just drops you, it just makes you weak. And I'm, like I said, I'm telling you that from a guy who's done it for 15 years. And I'm here to save you time, to stop right now and say fuck all that and better yourself, find the gym, get into self-development, just get better at self-development. Because the gym is part of self-development, but it's not the only thing about self-development. There's other areas of life about self-development. Like, I used to just be a gym addict, and I was still unconfident. Like, I was masturbating while I was going to the gym. Like, I still worked out, but it was, self-development is finding, spiritually, physically, mentally. Because you could just be physically and be mentally weak and be spiritually weak. Like, if you master all 3 areas, you're pretty much unstoppable. People respect you, and overall the way you carry yourself, the people look up to you, and it's just what I'm here to work on every single day. And knowing that pornography is gonna fucking slow me down, I'm not gonna do it. Then the next battle is obviously women, and then you gotta battle that as well. And like I said, every single day you're gonna battle it, no matter what. It's just putting less temptations in it, just less on your phone, less on the environment, less, hanging around losers that, oh, look at that girl's ass, or like just tempting you more and more, the easier you're gonna, fall back into it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.